Yeah, the little boy.
It's kind of cold out here today, huh? It's a little bit chilly out here today, isn't it? Hello, hello, hello. Damn, you were here quick. Even beat the Canadian Führer, who's slipping as usual. Number 2. Second place again, Canadian Führer. When are you just going to hang it up? When are you just going to hang it up and admit that you ain't got it no more? When's that happening? When's that going down? Huh? Finally caught you live. Yeah. I don't know how long I'll be live, though. I'm waiting for Scotty to come carpool me to TJ's, so that could happen from anywhere between like 10 minutes from now and an hour from now. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Till then, though, listened to the leaked Louis C.K. audio last night. It was funny as hell. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Not everything landed with me, but not every joke lands with everybody. You know, I don't know. Crowd seemed to be into it. That's a sweet beanie, dude. I've had this beanie forever. First comment was above. Welcome to the comments section. What? Are you confusing me already? The French thermometer routine? Am I missing something? What French, what, anyway. How am I this fine afternoon? I'm okay, I guess. A little more sober than I'd like to be. But other than that, I guess I'm okay. How are you? How are things for you?
Hello, little dinosaur. You seem cold. You want to go inside? Go in there.
Yeah, dude, man, I got a case of the burrito blues. I want a burrito real bad right now, but I really don't see an easy way to get me one, you know? I got work to do today. You know, Ashley's at work, so she's got the car. So I'm pretty cut out of the burrito game right now, you know what I mean? Rip is right. You know, I don't even have the stuff here to make myself a half-ass burrito. You could stop at Chipotle on the way to TJ's. Yeah, I guess I could. Maybe. We'll see. You know. Uber Eats. Yeah. I mean, like, those are expensive, though, dude. I don't know if I could pay, like, double the price for a Chipotle burrito, you know what I mean? A Chipotle burrito is good on multiple different levels. Not only does it taste good, the ingredients pretty freshly cooked and decently seasoned, but they also taste good because they're relatively cheap, you know, compared to what you get. You double the price of that burrito and it just ain't gonna taste all that good, you know? DoorDash is the same way. Like every once in a blue moon, I'll use like Waiter. Waiter around here, I think, is the one that people use the most often. You know, and every time I use it, I'm just like, well, the convenience was nice, but goddamn, that's an expensive pizza or an expensive plate of spaghetti or whatever it is I order. So, walk to Chipotle. I don't have a Chipotle within like reasonable walking distance of me, though. I mean, I could probably get to a Chipotle if I started walking right now. At some point today, I'd get there. You don't want to walk here, though. You don't understand. Like, I know you probably think I'm just a fat dude that's making excuses for not getting out and being active, but like where I live, you don't walk. There's no sidewalks. Literally, there's no such thing as a sidewalk here. So you can't, like, where do you walk? In the street? In one of the most like pedestrian unfriendly places in the world? No, thank you. There's no like crossing signals, and it's retarded. You live in a field? No, I live in Louisiana. There's the problem. Bike? There's no bike lanes. You don't see nobody riding bikes here. Literally nowhere to ride a bike here. So can't do a bike either. I live in the swamp, man, yeah. Any more serial killer DFFs to come? Serial killer DFFs. Probably, yeah. I would guess. I would guess we'll take a look at it. $5,000 patron special. Paul does the Executioner Wasp challenge. No. Nope. I am not looking to be Coyote Phillips or whatever his fucking name is. Coyote Stevens. Coyote Williams. Whatever his fucking name is. That guy, you know what? Props to him. He's got a set of brass balls, but nope. How long can you hold your breath underwater? I don't know. I haven't timed myself in a long time. I used to do that when I was a kid, you know. Like, see who could hold their breath the longest. You go under, and the first one to come up for a breath is the loser. I used to be pretty good at it. I'm a good swimmer. I've got good moves in the water, you know. I can dive. I'm like not fat in the water, you know. I go into the water and it relieves all of the fat tension off of my joints, and I become like a super, you know, athlete. It's true. I'm just kidding. It's not. I'm a pretty good swimmer though. I'm okay at that. Yeah, I got a graceful swim. I do. I can do the underwater swim. You know, I can do all the different strokes of swimming. I can swim. I'm a good swimmer. Like a seal, exactly. I get on the land and I'm like this, you know, just. But you put me in the water and I'm like. You're like, whoa. How did he do that? Paul is more like a walrus. Whatever. You can't outswim a walrus, so how can you swim gracefully when you did not have a pool? Something does not add up. I've swam in pools. Come on, buddy. About to say the same, Ingrid. LOL. Lol. I love it when people think they want to, like, it's not good enough to just put a lol after your shit now. Which you're not doing, by the way. I love the fact that people type lol, but they never actually lol. But now they want to make it look like they're lolling even harder, and so they put like a lol. You know, the more O's, the harder they're not laughing. The internet sucks. Lol. Multiple L's and multiple O's. Nobody's doing it, you know. Nobody's actually even laughing. It just sucks. It just sucks, dude. Laugh out loud, laugh out loud, laugh, laugh, laugh out loud. Rule. What a bunch of shit. Like, how are we even fucking, like, you know, communicating with one another with this stupid bullshit? Whatever. I do it too, so I can't really shit on all of you. Surprises me what makes Paul laugh. Yeah, stupidity mostly. Stupidity mostly. I've got, like, you know, I've got the sense of humor of like a 6-year-old. I never really, like, my sense of humor really stopped developing around that age. So. Is that why you keep coming back? Probably. I've collected a bunch of people that are... Dude, my hat smells real good. You can't smell it. Here you go. Have a whiff. I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to put you in it. There you go. Get a good whiff. It smells real good in there. It smells like, you know, clean hair and stuff. And conditioner. I conditioned my hair today. It's getting long enough to where it needs a conditioner. You know what I mean? It gets like, gets a little dry up there without the conditioner, so. Yeah. My musk, yeah. It smells like mustard? No, it doesn't. Don't be a liar, dude. Don't be a liar. You look like hobo Prince Charming. Yeah. 4 guys with longer hair, conditioner is life. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't imagine, like, it just gets too dry and itchy, you know? I get itchy head because, like, I've got super thick hair. It's like so much, there's like hair on hair up here. And like my scalp, because of that, and the hair on top of the head gets so dry. It gets all dry and crusty and crispy and itchy. Sucks. Man bun soon. I don't think it's quite long enough for the man bun, but I'm getting there. You used shampoo today, didn't you? I did. I did. You want to touch it? I know. And it's nice too. Like if you did get to touch it, I used to have this this lady I worked with. She was a black lady, a kindergarten teacher, and she asked me one day. I was good friends with her because, you know, I helped her a lot, and she was real nice to me. And one day I was in there fixing her stuff, and she goes, "I gotta ask you something." And she was like, "And you can totally say no, and this doesn't, like, I'm not trying to be weird or anything." She's like, "Can I touch your hair?" I was like, "Sure." She was like, "Oh, ooh." She liked my hair, dude. She wanted it. She wanted the hair. Sounds like the beginning of a porn. Yeah. Maybe it was. I just didn't pick up on the vibe, you know. Why did you mention she was black? I don't know. So I just remembered she was a black lady. Probably had something to do with her wanting to touch my hair, too. How annoying is it when your beard gets stuck in your zipper? It doesn't, because I make sure it doesn't. Paul smashed the black pre-K teacher. Nah, dude. Black people hair is pretty unique. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I never got like this, like, it is a weird thing that people want to touch hair. I guess I used to do it though. My friend Fro, he had an actual fro, and I used to like, damn dog. I used to like come up to him and be like, poof, poof, ooh. That's just, look at that. I guess that was a horrible racist thing to do, huh? Probably. Looking back on it now, I probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. At least I know what a fro feels like, you know what I mean? Have you seen the video of Alexandria Cortez dancing on a rooftop? Yeah. That's got to be a troll, right? Like, that dude that posted that, like, oh, look at her acting like an idiot. She's a teenager and she's dancing around. It's like, how dare she? Whatever. The fro in your pants? No thanks. No thanks. Keep that one. Keep that fro. I don't need that fro. More Dungeons and Dragons soon? Yes, yes. We're recording the next episode of Dungeons and Dragons, Dank D&D, on Wednesday? Next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, which means this weekend I've got a lot of polish work to do. I've got most of the campaign done, but I gotta add some things. Gotta tinker a little bit with some encounters and add some flavor in there. What do you think about Jack Black doing YouTube vids now? I don't know. Is he? Yeah, I don't know. Dungeon masters plan out the whole thing. Yeah. What do you mean? What do you think? We just wing it? No. I mean, like, you can't, like, one of the things I like about D&D and DMing is that you can't plan out the whole thing. You have to make contingency plans for, like, your player characters trying to do something that's interesting, you know? So you got to have some backup stuff. But yeah, I mean, I know where they're going. I know what the adventure is going to look like. I know what they're going to face, you know? Which version of D&D? It's actually not D&D at all. It's Pathfinder, which is, you know, a little streamlined and simplified in comparison to the 5th edition D&D rules as I understand them. So I've had sessions where a city they're in that I planned on them only being a part in, the session ends up being, yeah. I mean, that can happen. I try and keep things moving because we've got an audience, you know. I might do things a little slower and more methodical if I wasn't doing things in front of an audience, but I try and keep in mind that, you know, we only do these once a month or once every other month or so. So people are going to want to see a decent chunk of content. They're going to want to see, you know, the characters do some traveling and get some shit done. Why is Paul so fat? Because I eat so much and I exercise so little. We're doing an evil campaign and you caused a race war. Cool. Please read a super chat. Okay, I will read super chat. What's the difference between the words defend and protect? I don't know. Defending somebody seems like something that you would do despite what connection you have with the person. To defend someone from an attack seems like a much more reactionary thing than protecting a person. If you're protecting a person, that means that you are keeping them safe despite the fact that there may not be someone trying to hurt them. You know what I mean? Like if I'm protective of Ashley, so I protect her, even though nobody's trying to strangle her. If somebody did, I'm ready. You know, I've made up my mind to protect her. To defend her, she wouldn't have to be my girlfriend for that. Maybe she's just a chick walking down the street. I see somebody trip her, and I walk up and I punch him in the back of the head, you know? That's defending. Right. Right, there you go. Defend is to ward off, and to protect is to keep safe. There you go. There you go, buddy. I hope that helped. Splotch is angry today. Yeah, well, I mean, it's angry every day. It's never gone. You know? What am I supposed to do about it? I don't know. I got a scar on my head. What do you want me to do? I like my scar. Yeah, I like my splotch. I've come to enjoy my splotch. It makes me look different than you. It's my wisdom scar, you know what I mean? What's the difference between Paul and a blob? I have some bones buried in my flab and a blob doesn't. There's like a little tiny human skeleton floating somewhere in all this lard, and like there's nothing like that in a blob. Why is Paul so handsome? I don't know, man. It's a tough cross to bear. Tough cross to bury. Yeah, it's a tough cross to bury. Tough cross to bury being hot, you know? You hear about the Pokemon, the first movie, getting a remake? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Paul looks like anxiety personified. Really? 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 When will you get a new hat? Never. Any famous movies you find overrated? Overrated? I don't know. Not off the top of my head. Can you do a backwards Hadouken in Smash? I like Smash because there really is no backwards Hadouken in it, you know? There's no crazy, like... You just have to push a direction and a button to do your different moves. That's kind of cool. I thought you hated Smash. I don't necessarily hate Smash. I just haven't played it since Smash 64. I just got the new one. I've only got 20 characters unlocked, though. So that's kind of lame. There's like 70 of these fucks. You know Ryu and Ken can be controlled like they were in Street Fighter? I did not know that, but why would you do that? Seems like it would be like kind of a handicap in Smash. I showed my conservative dad your Trump parachute video. Now he's Jewish. Wow. I want to see Crash Bandicoot and Spyro in Smash. I don't. Keep them both. Get both of those failed animal mascots out of here. The only reason they exist is because people were trying to be Sonic the Hedgehog and shit. All these stupid animals running around and all these stupid platformers. Keep them. Spyro. Well, who was some of the other ones? Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. There was like... I don't know. There was just a ton of them. There was Gex. You remember Gex? Gex was like a gecko. There was Bubsy. Yeah, Bubsy the Bobcat. There's just too many of them, man. Too many of them. Sly Cooper, yeah. The Sonic clone era turned a generation into furries. You think it was that? How did I miss it? Because I grew up around all that stuff. Like, all the cartoons I watched were anthropomorphic animals when I was little, you know? Turtles, the Ninja Turtles, Care Bears, Gummy Bears. I mean, do I need to keep going? Most of them were. I did watch a lot of, like, G.I. Joe and Mask and stuff, and those had, like, real humans in it. So maybe I watched enough of that so that I didn't get, like, reprogrammed as a furry. Not a mean. Thoughts on TJ, total garbage or just a harmful retard? Both. Both! I currently have way too many wieners in my butthole. Oh, sorry about that, bro. Favorite Kurosawa film? I haven't seen all of them, so I really wouldn't, like, I guess I've seen a couple. I've seen Seven Samurai, and I think I've seen, what's it called? Not Ronin. Is it Ronin? No. Yeah, I haven't seen enough Kurosawa to be like, to talk at length about Kurosawa, so. It's something I want to do. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge amount of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How's about some scat, you little twat? Oh, oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, I'm throwing my poo corn at you. I think you'd Red Dead Redemption 2 would be fun to see you do a playthrough. Nah, I would never do a playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. I would never want to play a game like that in front of people. because I enjoy playing games like that, and I like taking my time, and I like not having to worry about entertaining people while I actually enjoy the game. So that'll never happen. Poop. James Harden has a low-key nicer beard than Paul's. A lot of people have nicer beards. This is not supposed to be a nice beard, homie. Like, let me just get real with you, Jawan, for a second, okay? I'm not sporting this beard to look nice or cute or attractive. This beard is a representative of the darkness and manliness and savagery in my soul, okay? It's supposed to look wild and unkempt and crazy, because that's my heart beats free, okay? My heart beats free. How's about that? Okay? My heart beats free. My beard grows free. Paul, what is your birthday? I was born on April Fool's Day, 1980. April Fools. 4180, buddy. 4180, not 1180. Biggest joke in your life is your birth. Yes, it was the first joke and probably the longest running joke of my life. Spring baby, yeah. I was an accident too. My parents were they were pretty poor before they had kids. You know, they were living in a pretty small little rented house, and it was super hot one day in the valley. And this is the story that I was told. See, most people don't know how they were conceived, but I do. It was a super hot day, and there was this one air conditioning vent in their shitty little house that would blow good, cool air out of it. And so they would, like, when it got super hot, they would just lay on their backs next to each other underneath the air vent. And that's what they were doing one day, and one thing led to another. Here I am. Oopsie daisy. Paul, you were destined to be a troll. It's your destiny. Don't fight it any longer. Dude, man, what are you like? You're like 14 years old. I've been trolling since before trolling was trolling. Like, what are you talking about? Like, if you're just now figuring out that I'm a troll, I don't know what to do to help you, bro. Like I said, I was pulling troll jobs before people called trolls trolls. I was trolling before the internet existed. How am I like fighting against my troll nature? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I'm sorry, Paul. I don't see it. Isn't that kind of the point? Doesn't that mean that I'm the best troll ever? Doesn't that mean that I'm a grandmaster troll? I got 100 points in trolling? Like, yeah, dude, if my trolling is just barefaced obvious on the face of it, then it's not really good trolling, is it? Oops. Whoopsie daisy. Teaching a class on trolling right now. Yeah. I think J-Dark has got the misconceived idea that millennials came up with, that trolling is just acting like a retard and having people call you out on it. No, I stick to the old version of trolling, you know? Trolling is like getting under a person's skin. It's gaslighting that person. It's forcing that person into the unenviable position of defending an undefensible position. It's changing the nature of the conversation to fit something that's completely and utterly self-serving. That's trolling. And doing it while not being called out immediately as a troll is what trolling is. Come on, buddy. I mean, it's sad. It's sad that in this day and age that trolling is misapplied to people just acting like retards and saying stupid shit and hoping to make people mad. Like, that's not trolling. Come on, buddy. You got to get with it, man. Calling 1-800 numbers at 3 a.m. and pretending to be interested in the product. Yeah, just to waste the poor bastard on the other end's time, you know? That's a good troll job. What is it then? I just told you. I just told you. It's the act of insinuating yourself into the mind of another person. You ever heard of that term, living in your mind rent-free? That's what a troll does. A troll implants himself deep into the mind of his target, so that even when that target is not talking to the troll, he's thinking of the troll. God damn, that troll. That's trolling. That's a troll. Have you ever lied to the chat? Probably. I can't think of a specific lie that I've told you guys, but I probably have lied to you at some point, yeah. I mean, we all lie, right? Is it just me, or do a lot of people really treat Sargon's right-wing retardation with kid gloves because he fights SJWs? I think that's pretty much it, yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm sick of arguing with Sargon people. I'm sick of, like, because really, like, their defense of Sargon is basically his defense of himself. So, that's true. Paul cannot be trolled. That is not true. I can be trolled. Anybody's capable of being trolled. Even an old grandmaster troll like me can get trolled. It just takes a little skill, you know? It takes a little skill. I like to feed the trolls here and there when I see one that is doing okay, you know? I give them a little sprinkle of troll food because I want to encourage them to get better at their craft, you know? But yeah, you do have to get up pretty early in the morning to get me well and truly trolled, you know? You got to be pretty smart. You got to be pretty quick on your feet to get me truly trolled. I can troll him through the chat. I mean, very few of you guys are able to do that. Very, very few of you guys are able to leave a mark on me that stays there after I hit this little stop button, you know what I mean? It's happened. I'm not going to lie to you guys and say I've never been trolled good and proper here on Highdeology, but most of the time it's just kind of sad attempts at trolling, man. Kind of just half-assed bullshit attempts at trolling. Hit the stop button now, you troll. Where's the RV trip to the moon? Oh, what sports do you like? None, really. I like watching tennis, I guess, and football. Those two would probably be my top two to, like, kick back and watch. I haven't really watched. I haven't been into tennis as much as I used to be. I used to watch it a lot. I started watching it when I was a kid. You know, Wimbledon would come on, I think HBO back in the day or something, and I had an aunt that would tape HBO for me, and so I'd watch a lot of the Wimbledon matches and shit just out of boredom, and I started to really like it. When I first started watching tennis, Pete Sampras was like the best tennis player, you know. It was that era. He was a pretty dominant tennis player, and I watched all the way through like Rafael Nadal and oh God, what was that one guy's name? Roger Federer. Yeah. Did I play? No, I never played. I just enjoyed watching it. Any interest in hockey? I like watching hockey live. I like going to live hockey games. But I'm not a big sports fan of any stripe. Or are you stealing TJ's video format? Because I just can't have a fucking unique idea. I'm incapable. What's tonight's DFF about? I don't know. No idea. The energy of a hockey game is different from other sports. Yeah, I guess. Rafael Nadal has booty for days. Love watching it bounce up and down. The only reason I watch tennis. I guess I never really noticed that he had an onion booty, but I guess I've never taken a look at that angle. There's a legal opioid called tiampatine. Tiampatine? All right, thanks for letting me know. I'm from England, so always a treat to wake up to a DFF. Oh, laddie. When you get old, you will make an amazing wizard man. Cool. Sharapova's moan grunt. Yeah, I remember that. Mm. Mm. Yeah, dude, it's good. You're right. Good stuff. Tennis grunts are hot. Yeah, they kind of are. Ever watched UFC? A little bit. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't like watching people get actually hurt and shit, so that's one of the reasons why I think sports is not all that appealing to me, is because, you know, a lot of people get real excited when somebody gets their knee bent backwards or something, but I can't even look at it. So I'm just like, oh, turn off this fucking game. If they're just gonna show replays of this dude's knee bending the wrong way for the next 20 minutes, I don't need it. No, thank you. It's rare. I know it's rare in football, you're right. But it does happen. And in UFC, it's definitely not rare. Paul is empathetic. I'm over empathetic. I can't even watch, like, you know those, like, YouTube, like, clip collections, compilations of, like, people falling off their skateboards and shit? I can't watch them. I can't watch it. I can't watch people falling over, getting hurt, hitting their head on things. I can't deal with that. I don't watch them at all. And when other people are watching them, I just close my eyes and look away or whatever. I just have way too much, like, I immediately feel that empathy pain. Like, I look at it and I'm just like, oh, fuck, no, dude, no. Can't do it. Thought Paul hated people, and now I can't see someone break something, poser. Just because I hate people doesn't mean I want to see them crumpled into a ball of nothing, you know? I can still hate people and not want to see them get hurt. My brother-in-law is a skateboarder, and he refused to watch any of those injury videos. I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. Yeah, TJ's into that shit. He likes watch people die, and he'll watch, like, endless, like, people breaking their fucking arms on skateboards or shit. I can't. Just can't hang. Can't do it, dude. What about gore vids? Nah, can't do that either. Can't do that either, man. Paul is a hypocrite. A hypocrite. Is that like a hippo that hits really hard and gets a crit? J Dark, that's why TJ's greater than Paul's ego. Dude, is that the only reason you exist over here, is to suck TJ's little fucking micro penis, dude? Like, I swear to God, every one of these things I do, fucking J Dark is over here gobbling down TJ's little micro cock, dude. He's got a girlfriend, you know, she blows him. He doesn't need you to do it. What the fuck, bro? If it was once in a fucking blue moon, dude. Oh yeah, he's got a wife, that's right. That's the ball washer police coming to take away J Dark. They're coming for you, J Dark. You better run. You better swing away on somebody else's scrotum, man. They're coming for you. You seem chipper today. It's cute. I am kind of chipper today. I don't know why. I woke up with instead of a chip on my shoulder, it's a chipper on my shoulder. They're coming for you, Paul. I was in person to a football injury in high school. His arm was bent backwards at the elbow. He lifted off the ground and it wobbled. When I was little, my right arm here, I broke it at a skating rink. I was skating around this corner, you know, racing my cousin. and we both went around the corner, and I think one of my skates got caught up on her skate, or I hit like a bumpy part. There was a back corner at our old skating rink that was a little wobbly. Either way, my skates came out from under me. I fell flat down like this with my arm out, and she ran over it with her skate. Da-dum! And it broke my arm in 2 places. So when I lifted up my arm, I was like, I lifted up my arm. I remember it was like, beep, 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 and just like had like the bone, you know, like, I was like, it was horrible. Horrible, dude. Is that the same cousin you finger blasted? No, different cousin. Did you break the ulna or the radial? I don't know. I don't remember. It was this, whatever this fucking bone is here. It was broken in 2 places. This top bone, whatever it is. Could have been both of them if there's the radius and the ulna are both here. Yeah, it looks like they are. So it looks like I probably broke the radius then. So I think this is the ulna, right? There's this bone, and then there's this top. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know biology, dude. Paul fingered his cousin is fact. Yes, it is true. Radial on the side of the thumb. Yeah, like right in here. So I didn't break the wrist. I broke this. Whatever that is. What do you think of Jack Black starting a gaming channel? I don't care. There you go. Wait, fuck your arm. You fingered your cousin, yes. Well, not necessarily, like, not a first cousin, but yes. Yes, I did. We'll explain the cousinhood here, because, like, you know, whatever. I guess it doesn't change it for some people. My aunt, so I'm blood related to my aunt, right? My dad's sister. Married a dude, right? Not blood related to him. His brother had a daughter that I finger blasted. So it's like a, not even cousin, right? That's like a cousin by marriage or whatever. Step cousin, yeah. There's nothing wrong with incest, people. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. The incestitude just came pouring out of this chat. My hopes, my dreams, they can't defrost up like homemade dynamite. If the nukes fly, will you live stream you and your girlfriend getting vaporized? Sure, why not? I don't know that live streams will work after that starts going down, but I'll give it a shot, you know? I'll give it a try. How did you get to fingering her? We made out. So she was my first kiss. She was a year and a half older than me. And we made out. I think I was like 10 or 11 when that happened. And then not too long after that, we went to Disneyland with my aunt and uncle, my little sister, my other little cousin, and me and Angie. Oops, I just said her name. And yeah, in the back seat back there, you know, it went down. It got crazy. It got crazy, dude. Angie? No, Angie. Angela was her name. That's gross. I don't know. Felt pretty good to me. From the back? Nah, dude. We were sitting next to each other in the car. They weren't blood related, so it's fine, whatever, yeah. Were your parents in the car? No, my aunt and uncle were, though. In the front seat. Yeah, after that went down, though, I kind of had it in my mind that we were going to do more shit like that, because she was into it, I was into it. You know, she grabbed a handful of wiener, and I was so I thought that meant that next time we saw each other, we were gonna go at it again. But she was not feeling it anymore. She straight up told me, she was like, yeah, I don't want to do that stuff anymore. I was like, okay. Whatever you say. Yeah, me neither. You were DTF your cousin? Hell yeah. I was bad at fingering. Maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't as, dexterous as she wanted me to be, as good as she needed me to be. I don't know, dude. Like I said, it was my first time. Did she give a gobble? Nah. We were in the back seat. So, what if you got her pregnant? Well, I mean, I guess that's a huge what if, considering that I'm sterile and was at that time, more than likely as well. It was a handy, right? Yeah, I got a handy. I didn't nut from the handy, and I don't think she, came from the fingering, but whatever. Paul is a fool. He actually calls Russian dressing fry sauce. I do? Often fantasize about fingering teenage girls from your youth? No. Fantasize about fingering 18 plus girls now, because all the teenage girls from my past are no longer teenagers. See what I mean? Paul didn't read the fingering instruction. I had no teacher, I had no resources. It was pre-internet, There was no how do I finger a chick? I didn't even know it was gonna happen, dude. It just sprung on me, Can't really be that good at doing it if you're trying to hide it in the back seat. It's called porn, Paul. Yeah, but it's called the internet, J Dark. I know you're 12 and grew up where porn was real easy to get, but back in the day, before the internet, you couldn't just go I want porn and get it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro? It's a little tough to get. J Dark is trolling. He's trying to. He's trying real hard. He's trying real hard. It's kind of a sad attempt, but he's working on it, though. That's why I'm feeding him a little, because he's trying, At least he's given a shot. He wants to up his troll game a little bit. And I'm hoping that, a little bit of troll food, a little bit of encouragement will help him get there someday. One of these days. You ever fantasize about TJ's wife? Fantasize about sitting down, chilling, and smoking a J with Chelsea all the time. I'll admit that. I'll straight up admit it, and I don't care. Maybe TJ will be uncomfortable with that, but I close my eyes sometimes, and I just imagine Chelsea walking in the room with a J and going, "Hey, Paul, want to burn this J with me?" And I'm like, "Yes. Yes, I do." Yeah, I actually do have that fantasy quite often. And it's a fantasy that comes true every once in a blue moon. It's always nice. Chelsea's got a great voice, and she's cool to talk to. And she's cool to smoke with. She's awesome. And then we get stoned and we have fun. We watch YouTube videos. Ever fantasize about Scotty? Yeah. I fantasize about one day Scotty giving me a genuine high five, like a real one, Paul, up top, man. And I'm like, oh. That's my Scotty fantasy. Yeah. Any with Ashley? I live those out. I fantasize about getting a high five from you, Paul. Hey! Well, maybe someday it'll happen. Ever fantasize about Pimp Monk offering you a cigarette? I don't have to fantasize about that. It's happened. I've been offered a cigarette by Pimp Monk before. Pretty sure. Paulie, you buy now or what? Yeah, now. This week. We'll see you next week. See how that works out next week. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this. See you guys later. Bye.